great to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the Liberty Flames. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Coastal Carolina head coach before the game. Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading things a little better through these last couple of weeks of practice. We'll see if he's able to put all of that out there on the field today here in the first. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they react. He'll bring it out. It's Nowaski. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will go on the attack first. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights and setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came in, were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out there.
And I promise you they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been...
Breaks away on the left. He's at the 40. At the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game, finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Flames offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's a guy, if you throw it in his general vicinity, he's going to pull it down. Final go-round this time. See if it can bring out the best in this veteran player. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. All right, guys, let's talk a little about Liberty. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Looks it in. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Flames moving quickly to the line.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Flames decide to punt it away. He might just try to kick it away from the return man because he housed the first one.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride him again. Enough to move the chains. All kinds of room to the right. The 50. The 40. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal.
My goodness, you're backed up, just trying to give yourself some space on offense. Forget that. I'm taking this thing 98 yards to the house. You know what's nice? To almost break the 100-yard rushing mark in one play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Back open in the middle.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Long way to go on 2nd down.
Wide, 53. Go.
Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
Go.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the 1st down. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. On his way back from the 20. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He's got enough. Turning it on. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The shot that clears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well give it to him again. There's a crease. 10. Touchdown, shot to clear. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Flames will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to get started. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Stealing a score on special teams. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end.
Down, ready. Black 88, ready to go.
Going with the ground game left. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Ready. Blue 22, let's go.
Pulls it on the option. Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Flames have this offense rolling.
Ready, go.
Drops back on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33.
Go, go.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Makes the grab. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Red 18, red 18. Ready, go.
Burrowing for yardage. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. He splits the uprights. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just a tremendous return, great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Motion from the wideout. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Coastal!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Fresh center downs going to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Liberty! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Nowaski. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Sees an alley. Got the first down. Oh, a lot of space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Play action on first down. Look out. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Shanta clears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Escapes the pressure to his right. That's caught. It's Terrell. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. Now looking to throw back to the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he crushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls it, fired complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Flames are in the hurry-up. Second down, gonna throw it. Extending the play. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And the Flames send out the punt unit. On the return. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the Chanticleer sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Quick give. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 5 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Seminoles looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Williams Stadium. Through 2 quarters today, we've seen these 2 passing attacks just pick apart these defenses. Short throws, intermediate throws, even a few deep completions. An aerial exhibition so far. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Chanticleers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Second down to the air. The quick game. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. The Flames will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. All the way back to the 15. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the... To the house. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
And this offense pick up right where they left off, and that didn't take long, did it? I mean, that was a fast drive. They strike quickly. This offense has got it humming. There's got to be some answers figured out by this defense, or this game is going to get sideways in a hurry.
And the returner is stopped. Now this offense is back on the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Turns it upfield. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. 1st and 10 coming up. Fresh set of downs going up top. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking for running room. Fighting off the defender. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the 1st down. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Chanticleers have pushed it inside the 20.
Blue 22, blue 22, blue 88.
Going to the run, it's Nowaski. Maybe some room here. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Chanticleers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? They'll go to the air. Doesn't get it there.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Hauls in the deep ball. Breaks into the open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps it on the option. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Can't get him to the ground. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. They'll move the wide receiver. Seven-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure going right. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the right. Basic connection. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the gun, they get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He wants it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Touchdown, Flames! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Coming out with it, it's Nowaski. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. Drops back on 1st down. Right side, it's Terrell. At the 40, there he goes. Hits the accelerator to the right. Past the 10. Touchdown, Coastal. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game 1, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work.
Here we go. Ready, go.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Short pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Across the 45. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Flag 14.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to establish the run. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Oh, he's got some space. And he's got plenty for the 1st down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Blue 22, ready, go!
After the run, now to throw. It's complete on the right side.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Flames kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Go, go!
The pull and throw off the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down.
Ready? Blue 30, blue 30.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
And you got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.